Here we are then again, Dave. Then Touchdown Cafe, our
Yeah.
favourite little spot. So,
I think it's handy for us to stop for a breakfast. We've been going about 20 minutes, and that's it. I think
Yeah,
that's
I know,
that's
no, it was-
our
it was-
span.
it was a long, hard ride to get here, wasn't it? Yeah, 20 minutes in. So, long way round to Hereford today. Going via Bristol.
Yeah.
You want to go to a camp shop, buy a new tent, apparently.
Yeah, we might as well have a look what's on the market. I think you got to
Is your £700 Hilleberg just not good enough
No,
for
it's
you?
£1,000 now. I have, you know.
Oh, right.
And,
Okay.
But no, I think it's nice to have a look what's on the market, because you're stuck with your old stuff for years and years, and you put up with it. And
You've only used it about 10 times.
And of course, I was saying to somebody, I was saying to a neighbour last night, I said, because he does backpacking and he's got a MSR, rubber. And I said, I said, I know they're a good tent. I said, and I've resisted for years. I said, because my friend who I go on the bike with, I said, he's got one. I said, and I keep saying to him, my Hilleberg is 10 times better than yours. And I said, I ain't going to lose face.
Yeah. So hopefully, if they're still there when we get there, going to meet Jeremy and Phil and a couple of the other guys, aren't we? From
yes,
a couple
it'd
of
be
trips
nice
back.
to see them.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah.
Because they've got some nice bikes as well. They've got the latest 1250s, and I normally add a lot of things on. And we've been talking about accessories, so it'd be nice to see what they've got on.
I'm not sure it will, because it'll just add to your shopping list. That's if they're still there, because we did have a text from them this morning. I think they've looked at the weather forecast for tomorrow. I'm quite surprised you've come, to be honest.
Well, I did look at the weather, and I thought, well, I can probably slip back up the motorway, home.
Actually, they need to generate a sat-nav for you that's not avoiding motorways, it's avoiding rain.
I know recently we have spoke about accessories, but I'm trialling a couple of new accessories out.
The Lone Rider bags on the front.
Yeah, we put...
they're big, aren't they?
We put the food in them. So I wasn't going to take any food, but I thought, well, I've got the bags now, I've got to put food in. So
I think you've got so much food in them, they're basically now an anti-wheelie device.
I got a disposable ice pack, and I took it out this morning. I put it in there to keep everything a bit cool while we travel.
It's already going to be defrosted. You're only
and
half
I
an hour in.
noticed that it's beaded up with water on the outside, like, of the...
How's the bike holding up? Is it all right?
Yeah, well, it was, till the other day.
I
I dropped it in the garage.
I didn't set you up for that one, did I?
The thing was, it rolled off the stand. I was being lazy and careless, and I pulled it back, and got to get into something to check, see if I'd got something, and then I pushed it forward, and what happened was I got that much crap in the garage. My feet hadn't got a firm setting. I was probably on some conduit and some other 2B1, and the bike went over on me, and I couldn't hold it up, and it gradually, as it got worse and worse, it crushed me against the wall, and there I am, stuck in my garage with this bike on me, and I just filled up 30 litres of fuel in it, and as it went over, there was a piece of metal sticking up, and the cockpit piece of plastic, it pinged off, and it was a big piece about 4 inches square. It just pinged off, and I went, oh no, like. And so I managed to step out, and I went out onto the road, and I looked around to see if I could see anybody to come and help me pick it up, and I thought, oh, blimey. So I went back, and I managed to get myself a bit of a footing, and I walked the bike up. I put something to stop it rolling down the drive, out to the garage, and I picked it up, and I did glue the piece back on, and I thought, no, I can't have that. So I went in and I ordered from Bike Motor, was it, or something?
Motorworks, isn't it?
Yeah, Motorworks, that's right, yeah. And it was great place.
Oh, you know what they say, Dave? It ain't yours till you dropped it.
Yeah.
So here we are, next to the Hereford Wye. What a tour of machinery we've got going on here. If you like your GSs, this is the place to be with these guys.
How's your glass anyway? Is it
This is
It's alright.
it's all right, isn't it? Yeah, it's my camping beer glass. What do you think of the ride down then, Dave?
It was a bit long sometimes.
A bit long. We've done 150 miles today.
Is that all?
Yes.
No, actually it was good. I thought we was in trouble with the traffic jams in the Cotswolds, but then once we got
I
past
think
that,
everybody and their uncle decided to have a nice little slow ride around.
Yeah. But then there was a middle stretch where once we got going, that road was really good. Wasn't it? It was quite fast, right? Nice.
When we came off the A roads onto the B roads in the Cotswolds, wasn't
really
it?
good.
Yeah, you could get a bit of a lick on there. Nice roads too.
I was a bit tired today, but I didn't make too many mistakes today, so I was relatively happy with myself.
So, but Severn Bridge was nice change. I've been over there
that
for
was
ages.
good, that was really nice, fantastic thing going across there. We should have some footage there.
It was quite it was quite still as well, actually.
Yeah.
It's normally quite windy going
I think
over
last
there.
time it was quite windy, wasn't it? When
I remember being about a 30-degree angle last time I went over there. But no, it was quite a pleasant ride over that. So here we are at the campsite, ready for the incoming storms.
Yeah, I know, but you can't believe the weather will change, but of course it will do, I suppose.
I can't believe you've come out with the threat of thunderstorms.
Yeah, but it's a lovely campsite. I ain't had a look around yet, but you can go up there and have motorhomes.
Got the River Wye just down there.
Yeah.
So that's quite low actually. I was quite surprised how low it is.
I think
all the mud beds are
the River
exposed
Wye
and
is
dry.
noted, you see, like when it comes through Ross, if you get just a little bit of rain, it rises ever so quick. It's not like the Avon and the Severn that it gradually comes up. You know, the Severn
might stick you down there after a couple of beers in.
So you can be washed away there, you know.
Those Wales roads were good, weren't they?
Yeah.
Once we got onto the Welsh side, other side of Chepstow, and just able to open it up and off we go. I do love the Welsh roads. Flipping dangerous though. You have to really on your guard, don't you? Did you see that van pull out in front of me?
Yes, that's right.
Luckily enough, you know, as usual, I was riding to where I could see the stop.
I think there was a lot of. We had 2 or 3 vans and cars putting the nose heads, and it really.
There was one van. He came halfway out, slammed his brakes on, and then just sort of waved me past. It was like a bit late by then.
Yeah.
A bit late by then.
Yeah, and he went back in again, didn't he? I think.
Yeah, he did. And there was another car came around the corner halfway in my lane. You alright? Have we got a communal gathering space down there?
Yeah, that's bloody
excellent. I wasn't sure. We didn't want to impinge on.
No. It's designed for you guys to join in tonight.
We didn't waiting for you to get ready. You see?
No. I know I was faffing. I do apologise.
We're already on our second beer, and unfortunately, it's 8%. I've noticed. So you guys have been here all week, haven't you? And we've just joined you for the thunderstorms.
For one evening,
I must say I do like your setup.
It's worked
when we have a sea of GS adventures, and they're all GS adventures.
Pretty cool. Yep, all GS adventures.
We have a sea of GS adventures over there.
Yep.
And I don't think you appreciate from this scene just how good this campsite is when you've got the Y literally just over there.
Yeah. If you rock up on a Sunday evening, you can have the best spot, which is this spot, which is right at the end.
Don't tell them about
that. No. This spot here is just outside Dorchester.
That's the one. Yeah.
So I've made a mistake of setting my Garmin to curvy roads, and it quite often is a perfectly good, and Dave gets really upset with me about this, is a perfectly good A road going like this, and it takes you down this little fern covered B road and then rejoins the A road again. But about 2 miles further up.
See, I want to know
today, didn't we?